Yo, Dyke, and a new Melty Blood trailer just came out. Is one of the new characters? Wait, which one is it? It's Noel? I already told you guys, chat, if you guys checked out my last video, we talked about the actual achievements of the game, showcasing the characters that we're going to potentially see. And it seems like the first one that they're going to be showcasing is Noel. We're about to take a look at this trailer real quick. I can't believe we're actually getting this. They did say every week, so this is it. What day is it? It's actually like Thursday. So yeah, I guess we could probably see like Wednesday or Thursday, maybe midweek is probably when these trailers are going to be coming out. Now, apparently what I said before, I was saying that there's going to be 5 characters and then Miyako wasn't one of them. Apparently people were saying no, Miyako is one. So rather than the ones that I thought, it seems like we're going to have like one less character than what I thought. So I guess we have 4 reveals, or I guess 3 more now that Noel is being revealed at this time. So let's go and take a look at this Noel trailer. I got nothing to expect. Brand new character. I just hope she brings some pretty unique mechanics inside the game. I can't wait to see what her weapon is. Let's go and take a look. Cold-blooded slayer, the dead apostles by night. So I do know she's a teacher. Oh, she has a spear? She's a spear user? Oh, let's go. Oh, no, overheads already? All right, into the launcher. Oh, that's a cool actual throw. Whoa. Yo, this character looks crazy. No, that reminds me of Mai. I don't like it. Clash battles, of course. Oh, she has a bro, there's so much stuff happening. She looks really cool. She looks really cool. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. She looks really cool. So far, from the things that I've been seeing about the character, all I know is like that she's also part of the church like CL. That's why they got pretty much the same like garb, but she's a teacher, and like of course CL is pretending to be like a student. So they got like, I don't know, a little bit different outfits we can see here. But that's pretty much all we know about this character. But apparently, obviously, they work for the same people. But she is a new addition to the cast. Man, she does some crazy things. Right out the bat, we see she got this like big overhead that she can link a button into right here. That's already crazy. We see that she has like this meter at the bottom, or not really meter, but these like this icon is for like these pins. So right here, she throws like some type of EX pin. So she's using her moon skill gauge to actually throw these like knives or whatever they are. And I guess the moon skill version actually cost 2, but she can throw 1 too, because she throws 1 right here in this combo. So she could use them in combos. I wonder if they come back per round. It's really cool that she got a lot of like pull-ins and stuff too. She has this like overhead stance you can see where she goes into an overhead right here. And that's a hold attack. Man, she looks so flashy, and she got like really good range, as you can see. Her range is ridiculous, but she's still clashing. The shield, so her shield attack is like an upwards thing, and she's able to punish and actually get a confirm off of it. And then of course she goes into super right here. Her super looks cool because you get a bunch of different like cut-ins. I think that's really sick. So we see off the clash, she throws one of the knives and she's like quickly able to dash. I wonder if that's a command dash or just her regular dash, because she recovered from that like knife toss really quickly. That was a very fast quick recovery from that. So far, I like what I see, man. She looks like she has really good block strings too. Like this is block string right there with the knife, and then able to like get the counter hit punish and stuff. It seems like she's gonna be very annoying to deal with on pressure as long as she has like the knives. If these knives are like plus, she's gonna be an absolute nightmare to deal with 100%. But overall, she looks like a very nice addition. I know people are probably gonna yell about her outfit being the same as like the other nun CL, but hey man, it is what it is. You know, once again, visual novel aesthetics, I'm about it. Looks pretty cool to me, so I'm not too worried about it myself. As I've been saying though, I think honestly this game, while it does have like a lot of the core things that people consider Melty Blood, just from the way that the characters move on the screen and stuff, I honestly think it's going to have a difference or a little bit of more limitations of what people expect from Melty Blood. Like I think this game is not going to be as air heavy as the Melty Blood people know right now. I think it's going to like sort of tone down the movement a little bit, or the air mobility a little bit, outside of when you're using moon skill, because we've seen like CL, she got like a bunch of different like movement options, and that may only be pertained to her, because they said there's going to be unique things that happen for every person that actually does their moon drive. So yeah, we got to see exactly how that's going to work out. But overall, this character looks very nice, man. I'm liking what I'm seeing. I'm very interested to see exactly how these like knives or whatever they are play out. I'm just calling them knives for now. But the fact that she could use them mid combo, she could use them in block strings. She has like a moon skill version of it, and she seems like she got various versions. Like she could do one in the air because she does one in the combo. She does one where it's actually on the ground, and then she dashes through from the clashes. There's a lot of cool things here. And she looked like she got a decent amount of overheads too from the ground as well. That's going to be a pretty annoying to probably deal with. I think the interesting thing about this character too is, like, you know, a lot of the other characters that we've been seeing a lot of like reverse beat pressure and stuff from them that they've been trying to show off. But this character, I don't think they showed a single like reverse beat inside of this combo like video or whatever, like, you know, these videos that they do for these characters. I don't think they showed a single reverse beat for this character in here. I'm just taking a closer look at it, which is pretty interesting because their pressure already seems long enough as it is. So the fact that, you know, she's also probably going to have the system of reverse beats along with this long-winded pressure that it seems like she's able to do, and especially if she can do these like knife things as well. I wonder once again if the knives carry over per round, or is it like just that round and then they reset the next round. It'll be interesting to see exactly how that play out, because if her pressure is this long and then they reset every round too, depending on how good her damage is, which it looks pretty decent already outside of just not using the knives too, it looks like she could be, you know, a pretty nice contender for, you know, a good character and stuff like that. Overall, she just, you know, just looks fun. I like what I see here. What? There's more news on the Famitsu website? Anybody got a link to it? Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, so it's actually some pretty interesting information here, chat. So right off the bat, they're talking about who is Noel, like where she come from and stuff like that. Talking about this is her first time in the Melty Blood universe, and Tsukihime, of course, like this is her first introduction. Just talking more about where the character comes from. So she is also part of the church. She works in the same like department as CL. Apparently, she's not as combat intuitive as CL, but she has no mercy for the weak, so she's pretty serious. Like we said before, she's basically the teacher and stuff like that. But she came in as a teacher, and then of course she hunts vampires by night and stuff like that. Apparently, she also does this thing where she's like a tease to the boys at school, and the girls don't like it. So there's that. It says she doesn't have good luck when it comes to having a boyfriend and marriage, though. So rip that. But they talk about more about her combat stuff here that we actually get to see. They're talking about that she's a pretty easy to use character. They want her to be pretty easy, and she's like excels at like a mid range. She's good at mid to long range with her attacks and stuff like that. But from the trailer, we see like she could do pretty good up close as well. So, you know, they're talking about she has like long range and stuff like that, but her range, if they're talking about mid to long range and then she also excels at close range, this could be a pretty good character. But they're talking about like she can open opponents up pretty easily with like some of her attacks. They're talking about the nail things we're seeing here. Look more like a spear or rod, actually, from what I was talking about before. This is like a loose translation, so they call it black key in the translation. So they say you could throw these, and I was right about something, because it says right here, it says allows you to throw a second black key and cancel the dash as an additional technique. So I wasn't crazy when I saw that she dash canceled from it very quickly. It actually is a technique that you can actually use, and it was saying that the EX one can be used to like basically stall inside the air and stuff like that, which is cool. Or the aerial one can be used to stall inside the air. The EX one is good for, I guess, conversions and stuff that we saw before. It actually looked like it got plus frames on it as well. They're also talking about she has built-in mix-up. So she has a high and low. So right here is the high, the overhead that we saw in there. And I guess they did show the low inside the trailer. I'm not quite sure. But she has a high-low mix-up that is available to her. So we have to deal with that. The overhead seems pretty slow. But, you know, it is a mix-up that she's going to be able to use. And they want her to be a easy-to-play characters. Now, one thing when it comes to this, which is pretty interesting, when it comes to newer characters inside of fighting games, it's typically always the newer characters that are good in the system. So like, you know, we got a lot of the legacy characters, and so, you know, legacy characters can be good too. But when you got a character that is literally made for the new system of this version of the game, you know that they are going to be made for like specific types of players and stuff like that. So like typically playing a new character inside a new version is typically not bad, because they're typically probably pretty good because they play the game the way the game is supposed to be played, and they do it very well typically. So this sounds like another case of that. They want her to be an easy pickup character, and she got like all these different tools at her disposal. She got range, she got mix-ups. It looks like she's gonna be able to play it all, which is very nice. On top of this, they're talking about one of her supers here, just saying like, you know, it hits in the air and stuff like that. But then we see that she has an EX move called Noel Summer, which is a translation for it, which is going to be basically a DP, but it's a moon skill, which is interesting because I don't think we've seen a DP inside the game yet. So I wonder if DPs are going to be locked to moon skills in this game, because her reversal is actually locked like that. Because I know Shiki has one and stuff like that. I wonder if they're going to lock, if Shiki even has it in this game, I wonder if they're going to lock the DPs or the reversals in this game to actual moon skill drive. That would be pretty interesting if they do it like that, where you need this like meter in order to do your DP. and stuff like that. Of course, they're talking about her super. They were saying her super actually has pretty good invul as far as its dashing range as well too, so you can use it to go through attacks and stuff. So I'm guessing this is going to be a pretty good super that you can use when you're trying to go through, let's say, like, I don't know, a projectile. You react to like CL throwing one of her knives or whatever. You can like just raw super through it on reaction, which is pretty cool, as they were saying like right here. So it looks really cool, and we get to see her last arc, which this looks very sick. This image right here, like this picture looks absolutely cool with like the night sky in the background with the moon, and she's like on the pole and stuff like that. It reminds me of like what CL do. I guess this is what the church members do. They always like looking down on the city and stuff like that, trying to see exactly who to eradicate. But overall, it looks really cool. I like the aesthetic of it. One interesting tidbit I did forget to say as well is that they did talk about the actual projectile that she can throw. So apparently she gets 10 per round. So not per game, but per round. So obviously there's 2 rounds in a game. So every round she's going to be able to use 10 of these, which is absolutely insane that she gets 10, considering that the damage in the game already looks pretty high as it is, even when she was doing combos that didn't take it. So the fact that she can use 10 of these, and if she got moon gauge with the EX, it looked like she get a +1 for spinning 2. That's going to be pretty good as far as like keeping her pressure up and like going for mix-ups and stuff like that. This character seems very, very good. I like the way they are approaching this. She looks pretty cool, man. I do like how they give you like a whole situation of like how to use the character right here too. Like they really go into detail about like, you know, what you should do at long range, what you should do if the opponent is in the air, what you should do if a person is trying to close the distance on you. It's all different types of situations right here that they're trying to like basically get you to understand, which is pretty cool to actually have this here. I wonder if this type of information is going to be public knowledge to like the global audience. Is like, you know, is these like type of pages going to be there? This type of information is going to be, I hope at least this information is here inside the tutorial for the game. I hope they go into the details as far as like how they want you to play or think about these characters inside. If there's like a character tutorial and stuff like that, like not just the actual tutorial, but just an actual like tutorial for each character, that would be pretty cool for you to actually understand and stuff like that. Let me know down in the comments below exactly for the people watching on YouTube's, is this your type of character? What do you guys think about her? What do you think about her weapon? How do you think about her range and how you think she's gonna play? Overall, I like her a lot, but let me know what you guys think down in the comments. I really don't have too much to say about this character, obviously because he's new, so it's not too much to compare her to, but overall I'm excited, man. I can't wait to see what next week brings. But yeah, man, I'm excited. It looks good, man. I can't wait for the game. Like I said, the characters look good, man. We got the color customization coming. Please give us the jukebox mode. That's all I'm asking for now, just the jukebox mode, man, and I'm set. That's all I gotta see.